Saying no to $5 million, that's what the city of El Cajon is doing in its decision not to apply for a state grant aimed at addressing the homeless crisis. ABC 10 News reporter Ryan Hill explains why.
We definitely care about the homeless problem.
Whether you call it a problem or a crisis, homelessness is still a major issue in San Diego County and across California. That's why there's plenty of money being put behind addressing it.
We had the opportunity to look at the grant, and at first look, it seemed really encouraging, the opportunity to get $5 million to help with our homeless situation.
That's El Cajon Mayor Bill Wells. He and the El Cajon City Council weighed if staff should apply for a state grant called an Encampment Resolution Fund Grant, or ERF grant. The ERF grant would be worth $5 million and would be used to clear encampments near I-8 and State Route 67. But Wells says the council voted not to apply for it.
But as we looked into it deeper and deeper, it realized that the state of California was really putting some pretty significant handcuffs on us and how we treated homelessness in our city.
El Cajon's mayor tells me the issue was the grant funding would be tied to the state's Housing First approach to addressing the homelessness crisis. That strategy mandates people are to be put into homes first to resolve their homelessness without sobriety, mental health treatment, or a job.
We really resist the idea that ignoring these significant problems and just funneling people into hotels or housing is not the answer. Certainly, housing is part of the solution, but it's not the entirety of the solution.
According to the City of El Cajon staff report, the City of Encinitas also recently decided not to pursue the grant for similar reasons. I covered how the cities of Carlsbad, Oceanside, and San Diego have used the grant money to address the crisis in those communities. San Diego officials tell me they've been able to house more than 175 people with the 3 ERF grants they've implemented. I asked Wells, given the success that other communities have seen, was that taken into account before deciding not to apply for an ERF grant?
Do you measure success by lives that are changed and the ability for people to live independently? Or are you measuring success by just a head on a bed in a room and ignore the fact that the root causes of their problems are not being addressed in any way?
Ryan Hill, ABC 10 News.
The state agency that issues the grant says the grant dollars are taxpayer money that has helped thousands of people and must have accountability measures. Ryan covers housing and homeless stories along with North County coastal communities. If you have a story that he should look into, scan the QR code or email the address on your screen.